Hi, second grade, welcome back. Today we're going to do writing lesson 9. So the expectations are the same as always. If you see the pencil and paper, it means that you're going to be writing something down. If you see the headphones, it means you're listening and participating. And if you see the keyboard, it means you're going to submit something onto the Google form in Google Classroom. So I want you to read the objectives in your head. For this video, we're going to work on the first objective, which is scholars will be able to interpret questions. So the word interpret means understand. So we're going to be looking at questions and picking them apart so we can plan our answers so that we're getting the correct answer for the question. My example. Now this is a little bit harder of an example, and I'll let you know because you guys were experts and getting you were having so much success with your last questions from last week's. So I thought I'd make it a little bit harder so that we're challenging ourselves. So for my example, I'm going to find the question words and I'm going to think, what is each part of the question asking me to do? And we have this awesome resource that we can use as a reference. So the question that I'm going to talk about is this question. I want you to read this question in your head to yourself. So this question says, who would you rather dress up as? A president or a famous singer, and why? So I want you to tell me what the first question word in the sentence is. Everybody should be saying who. That's the first question word. Okay. Now, who means a person. So I need to think of a person I want to dress up as, a president or a famous singer. Now, this is unique because it has a choice. So I'm not going to say I want to dress up as my mom because my mom isn't the president or a famous singer. I need to come up with a choice. So I'm either picking the president or I'm picking a famous singer. But regardless, it's still a person. Okay. Now, I want you to reread the question in your head, and I want you to see if there's another question word and tell me what it is. So I'm noticing another question word already. What's the other question word? The other question word is why. It's at the end, so you have to read it all the way through. So I have to come up with a person. We already figured that one out. And then why tells me that I need a reason. So I need to pick a person that I want to dress up with as, and the reason I'm picking that person. Awesome job. Next question. We're going to do this one together. Read it in your head. It's up here. What is your morning routine and how long does it take you to complete it? Remember, we're finding those question words. What are the question words in this question? I bet a lot of you said what. And you are right. What is the question? It says, what is your morning routine? Awesome. But there's another question word. I want you guys to read it through again, and I want you to tell me what's the other question word in it. Awesome. So it's how. So this is a little bit tricky. It says, how long does it take? So how long does it take is asking me for more of a time. So even though it says how and it's talking about like that process or that way, you are going to talk about that process or the way, but you're going to talk about how long that process takes. So once again, for the what, you're thinking about what you do in the morning and you're thinking about the time that it takes to complete it. So you're thinking about two things, your events and how long it takes. So that's like a time. It's super important with these questions, especially when we're getting more complicated and we're getting more challenging questions, that we are really thinking of and reading through the whole question. Because we could have just said how, it's the way, but really it's how long does it take. So being really clear and reading through will help us. Okay, here's your question. Read it in your head. Now I'm going to read it to you. If you were given 3 wishes, what would you wish for and why? You're going to go to your Google form and you're going to answer question 1 and 2. I have the slide posted right here for you. You're thinking about question 1. What question words are in the question above? So talking about this question, if you were given 3 wishes, what would you wish for and why? You have to pick 2 choices. And then question number 2, what will you need in your plan? And if you need your resource, it's right here for you to use. When you're done, you're going to go watch your next video. See you soon.